All right. We got a lot going on right now. But Mark Kilpatrick, man, thank you. Pat, Craig, thank you guys for hanging with us. Uh, yeah, we're gonna dive into it right now. We're gonna dive into it. If you guys are interested in women and you're not, I can't even say the word. I can't. I don't even think I can spell it. The G-A and then two letters behind Z. Y. Y-A-G backwards. That word. I can't even say that word. But if you're not YAG backwards and you like women and you want to get women, let's talk about that. All right? Because a lot of guys, like, you get so strategic with women, which you should be strategic with women. Be very strategic with women. But you don't talk strategy with women. You talk fun. You talk ha-ha-hee-hees. You talk pillows and fluff. You talk, oh, what does your ideal world look like? Oh, if you could have everything you want, if you could have any life you wanted, what would that look like? Oh, it's all play, it's all fun. It's all about getting women in a buying state, in a happy state. How do you elevate their mood and get them thinking about the things they like to think about? Get them talking about the things they like to talk about. And then you, right, when you get them in the state, you are a director and you create scenes from movies. So that way they feel romanced, because women need to feel romanced to be excited about an attraction to someone. That's how it works, man. Be a director of a romantic movie when you're with the woman. That's how it works, man. That's how it works. Keep them in that elevated state of, I like this. I like talking about this. I like thinking about this. Direct the scene. Play songs that they might like. Make them laugh. Make everything like a movie that they've seen and liked before. You got to be a director, you know. There's one thing you took away from anything I just said about women. It's just be a director of a movie and create scenes. And every date should be like a separate movie. And a flow to it. Right? And I just think about it. I feel like I need to share that just because I see like there's so many frustrated guys out there just taking it out on their Johnson, taking out their frustration on their Johnson. You know, it's not good. You know, everybody's taking out their frustration on their Johnson. We need to have wholesome fun with our Johnson. When was the last time that you helicoptered your Johnson? It's probably been a long time. It's been a long time since you helicoptered your Johnson, or just took it out, or got it in the sun, or do something wholesome with your Johnson, right? You're always trying to get something out of it. You're always trying to get something out of your Johnson. That's not genuine, man. That's not wholesome. It's one-sided. You want something from your Johnson. Why don't you just do something together with your Johnson? Why don't you just do something wholesome with it, right? A helicopter. You guys have fun together, right? Look in the mirror, laugh with it, shake it around. You know, it's not always got to be you need to get something out of it. You guys are sick. Try having some wholesome fun with your Johnson. But, you know, yesterday I bumped into a lady. Yesterday, and I was looking for American flag stuff. I obviously like to wear American flag attire, you know. It's kind of my thing. And she's like, no, we don't have any of that. You know, America's not doing too hot right now. I about lost it on this lady. She's talking about, oh, you know, America's not doing too hot right now. Why would we carry American flag stuff? Like, why would we be proud of where we live? America's not doing too hot right now? It's like, compared to who? Compared to what country are we not doing hot? Compared to what country are we not doing hot? America is the greatest country in the world. Tell me one country that's better than America. America is the greatest country in the world, and you're telling me that you shouldn't have American pride right now? You shouldn't be proud to be an American right now? Because we're not doing hot. What are you talking about? What are you talking about right now? It is an honor, and we are so blessed to be Americans. We are so blessed to be American citizens. And you want to say, "Oh no, I'm not feeling real proud to be an American right now." You're the problem. You're America's problem. If America was what America was supposed to be, we would be taking ownership of everything and solving all the problems ourselves as we the people, and we would actually be united. But it's because of freaking crybaby yappers like that freaking lady at Dick's Sporting Goods. Fuck that lady. That want to cry about the freaking, oh, it's not a good time to be an American. You know, we don't have American flag. Why would you want an American flag right now? It's like, gosh, lady, you're the freaking problem, man. You're the problem. You're why it's hard to unite. You're the reason why it's hard to unite. Greatest country in the world. Just remember that. Remember how blessed you are to be living in America. And you can make your life whatever you want it to be. You can make your life whatever you want it to be. You have so much power and so much freedom. You can flippin' manipulate flippin' everything. You can do anything. So stop freaking complaining and go start creating. You know, and I'm all fired up right now, and I'm talking about how proud I am to be an American and how I love this country and how, hey, guess what? It's like wearing this American flag, forget of the state of the country. It's like everybody likes sports teams, right? Think about your favorite sports team. It's like, do you only wear your favorite sports team when they win the Super Bowl? Or do you represent your sports team even if they lose a game? What kind of fan are you? What kind of fan are you? Are you a fan that only represents your team when they're winning? Are you a fan that sticks through it with your team through thick and thin? I'm going to stick it through with my team through thick and thin. I'm here with my team no matter what, because I know I got the greatest country in the world, United States of America, and that Americans are superheroes. America is a flippin' superhero country, man. Shut the hell up. Damn. But anyways, a lot of this all comes from me and my experience in the Marine Corps, Semper Fi. Semper Fi. I was a Marine, and I went to boot camp, and I did it twice. I did boot camp twice because I was just a real piece of shit. I was a real piece of shit, and I just was really had to get completely destroyed and rebuilt in boot camp because I came in there with a lot of bad habits. I had to get my ego stripped from me. I had to kill myself and get reborn in boot camp. That's what I had to do. And I did it twice. It was brutal. And you know, I remember how much pain I was in when I was already doing boot camp twice, and I got injured. And they were supposed to do a surgery on me, right? They were telling me that they were probably going to do a surgery on me, and they needed to do an MRI on me. And they take me under, and you know, they're about to do this MRI on me, and I'm basically getting told that I'm probably going to have to spend 6 more months in boot camp, you know, do a full recovery from this, and you know, I might be there from 6 months more to a year, and I might have a fractured hip, and yada yada yada. Horrible news to hear. And I get in there and I do the MRI, and you know, they put some headphones on me. I've been in boot camp for a long time. You don't get any music in boot camp. Put some headphones on me. One of my favorite Red Hot Chili Pepper songs comes on. And I'm just lit, and I start crying like a baby, man. And that's when I knew. That's when I knew everything was going to be all right. And that God was with me. And I was praying leading up to this MRI, praying left and right. And next thing you know, they find out that the blurry part that they were trying to see, it was a cyst. And that I didn't have a fractured hip, but it was just a cyst, pocket of fluid built up right there. And I was okay, and I was back to training a couple days after that. Finished boot camp, United States Marine Semper Fi. Boom. But that was rock bottom right there when I thought I was gonna not just, I was already about to do boot camp for a second time, but that I was potentially gonna spend another year at Parris Island, which if you've been to Parris Island as a recruit, that's pretty much hell. So I was like, man, I don't have to be in hell for another year. This is brutal, man. Jeez. But God's got me. God had my back right there. And, having a rock bottom is so important. Having a rock bottom is so important because you have to be able to reference it to appreciate what you have. If you can't think about rock bottom and where you're at right now and how far you've come and how great your situation is now compared to what it is then, that's what being grateful is. It's like, wow, man, I'm healthy. I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I got this great life. I got this great house. I got this great setup. I got all these great things in my life. Wow. Man, yeah, I got to spend $2,000 on getting a new flipping engine mount or whatever the hell happens to you in your life. Things are going to happen. But reference your rock bottom. Think about how far you've came. Think about how much you have now. How blessed you are compared to that rock bottom. Reference your rock bottom and you'll be grateful. So, and yeah, that I was talking about the don't cry, be better mindset. Because people get so upset, right? And get so frustrated and get depressed. And it's like you're upset and frustrated and depressed. And you can think of a time that you were in so much of a worse situation. But you're upset and depressed and boo-hoo. It's like, have you not gotten better at life since then? Your perspective is the problem. It's not the situation. It's not what you don't have, right? It's not what you're missing in your life. It's your perspective. It's your mindset on your situation that is the problem. You have a mindset problem, not a situation problem. Not a life screwed you. Not a you got dealt bad cards. It's a mindset problem. And if you're at your rock bottom right now, man, say, hey, it can't get any worse than this, man. It can't get any worse than this. And God only gives you what you can handle. So obviously I can handle a lot. And then things will, what's going on? Yeah, if you're at your rock bottom, just know, hey, now I'm headed up. I'm going to be headed on the come up now. I know once this chapter's over, once this phase is over, man, life's going to feel so good getting this behind me. Change your mindset, man. Change your mindset. Be grateful. If you're at your rock bottom, just look forward. Look forward to the end of the tunnel. Just look for the light at the end of the tunnel and push and get there and be grateful when you do get there. It's easier said than done. But mindset is constant work. Mindset is like going to the gym. You practice your mindset every day. You have the awareness of when you're being positive and when you're being negative, and your mindset's going to get better. Your mindset's going to get stronger. Awareness of your thoughts and your attitude is the key to growing and strengthening your mindset. Have awareness of how you think and when you're being positive, when you're being negative, and how you can think about things better, how you can take better perspectives on certain things, and you'll strengthen your mindset. That's key. That's money, cash money. Straight cash on me. So, you know, it's funny because like talking about mindset and I try and make everything funny and we all love to laugh and life can be so much fun. And we laugh so much every day. If you don't laugh every day, I'm sorry. But I love to think about how we're made in God's image and how much God really told us by telling us that we're made in God's image. You know what the number one thing that we should remember that we're made in God's image is God is funny. God has personality. Every single person has a personality. We're made in God's image. God has personality. You really don't think God has a personality, man? God is up there laughing at us every day. God looks at you and laughs at you every day. That's probably one of God's favorite things to do is just laugh at everybody and just get entertainment from everyone. Right? Because, we're funny and we're idiots. It's just the same way that you scroll on your phone and laugh at everything. That's what God does all day. God scrolls on his flipping world that he created and just laughs at us. That's what he's doing up there. God's scrolling around the world just laughing at us. It's really great. It is, man. God's good. God's got a great personality. God's got a great sense of humor. It's really incredible. Truly. Truly incredible, man. So, Juan, let me see. We got anybody chirping in here? We got anybody involved, man? Did I miss anything? Oh, we got Tyler Koch, who's drawing cocks in the comment section. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate you joining. Skip on. Let's see who we got going on here. If you were in a wrestling match and you had to let one rip, what would you do? If I was in a wrestling match and I had to let one rip, what would I do? I think I'd use it, especially depending on the stakes. Think about a skunk. Think about a skunk and how deadly a skunk's fart is, too. That's something you can get away with. Farting in a wrestling match? Like an actual match, too? You can easily get away with that. And especially if it startles them for a second. Boom, give up the neck. Next thing you know, headlock. You like that fart, buddy? You like that fart? Yeah, headlock. Go to sleep. No brainer, man. Use it. It's a tool. It's a no-brainer. Thanks, Josh. Thanks for the question, Josh. But yeah, in fighting too, fighting can get a little dirty. That's just how it is. Fighting gets a little dirty. And it's like, I'm going to win. If I'm going to fight, I'm going to win. If I got to let it rip, I got to let it rip. If I got a little pinchy, whatever. It is what it is. Do what you take to win. Michaela. Hell yeah, I'm proud of my country. Hell yeah, man. We got so much freedom. So much freedom, so much power, so much control of our lives. What more can we ask? Any problem that I identify in the country, it's like I myself am going to try and create a movement to do something about it. I'm not going to sit here and complain about it. Like, oh, the government, oh, this, oh, my voice doesn't matter. It's like, then change it. Then create something with we the people and change what's going on. That's how much power we have, too. That's the freedom of speech deal. Bring people together with an idea and make something happen if you don't like the way things are going. That's what I'm going to do. That's why I created solutionism. I'm a breadcrumb it. I'm a breadcrumb it until I actually have enough people backing me and supporting me and what I want to do to solve some of the problems of this country. I'm just going to breadcrumb it. But Let's just solve the problems. So yeah, we got problems in our country, but we can solve them. We can solve them. What do you got going on there, Juan? Oh boy. Who's in here? Let's see. That's TikTok. Yeah, I got the TikTok going on the phone. Oh, you just wanted your phone back.
No, I just wanted to give you the full. This is in real time because this one's a little bit delayed.
Thoughts on Minnesota? I think it's probably cold in Minnesota. It's probably cold in Minnesota. That's what I think. Hey Jenna, how you doing, girl? Are you with me, Jenna? Yeah, let's see what we got. Thoughts on daycare in Minnesota?
You can actually invite these people by clicking here.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. If anybody wants to hop on, I guess I could do that too. We've had some couple. We haven't had many guests on here. You know what, Dale? Why don't we talk about it, Dale? Why don't we talk about it, Dale? Why don't you hop in here? Oh, I don't think it'll let you. I think you gotta have 1,000 followers to.
Here, click here. Yeah, any of them.
I think it's only certain people can join.
The little. This one.
Yeah, but. No, I don't know, man. I'm not too. Oh, it's warm today in Minnesota. Yeah, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not too familiar on the whole shindig on Minnesota on all that's going on. Actually, maybe I am. Maybe I just need to be refreshed. But I don't give a damn about Minnesota. I'm doing big things in my life. I'm creating I'm working on plans and how to change my life and empower myself so that way I can solve problems that I've identified in the world, in the country. How do I create massive impact? What's my journey look like to do that? And I have very much tunnel vision. I have a lot of tunnel vision with that. So anything that falls outside of how can I reach my impact? How do I get to my impact? Not paying much attention to. Michaela, how you gonna do that? Well, it starts by building a brand. It starts by bringing people together. That's the start. The start is bring people together, unify people, find common ground with enough people, and we can do anything. Right? If enough people have the same beliefs, the same idea, get behind the same idea, it's our country. America belongs to Americans. We can do whatever we want. Get everyone on the same page. We own our country. We just do it. We just do what we want. We want to start a new government. We want to change the whole government. Let's do it. We're not going to ask permission. We're not going to try and go in the system to fix the system from within because the system is already corrupt and controlled. That's why we start something new from outside of the structure of the system and we replace it and start using something else instead. Hey, Bella. Yes, Bella. Yes, I am. You're going to be a part of it. Bella, Michaela, Jenna, Dale, all you guys. You guys are all going to be a part of it. It's all about just uniting the United States. How do we unite the United States? Starts with community. All I know is when your time comes to show up, and it's like, hey, okay, you believe this, you got a problem with that, you want to fix it this, you want to do that, just show up. Just give your time. Just make it a priority. Let's see. Would be lovely to know what you're talking about first. Well, Michaela, I'm talking about just basically creating a new government and just taking the power, giving the power to the people. Let's just take the power. How do we empower ourselves and not ask for permission? not ask for permission, not work within a system that's broke, but we create a new system to create a new government. All it takes is getting enough people on the same page, and boom. Boom. Oh, look at Krill coming here. Election. Yeah, I think elections, I don't think are ever going to go anywhere. Even if we can fix everything. Elections are actually a beautiful thing when they're done right. Because it's saying, who does everyone agree is the best fit for this thing? Which is a great concept. It's just hasn't been done right recently. I think we can all agree on that. We got dead people voting. Right? That's why if we got everyone in one community in the same place where you can literally see, hey, our neighborhood goes here at this time on this day, and we all raise our hands and vote, and there's certain people who document and keep track of everything, and then those records are public, and it's all transparent, so you can see, oh, president of Pinellas Point neighborhood documented 333 and 44 people voted this, 330 people voted this. You were there, you're in the neighborhood, you get to see this public record of this vote. It's like everything's transparent. Everything's transparent. And there's ways to do all this stuff where nothing is faked. Nothing can be faked. It's like everyone's there, everyone sees it. It's not that hard, but the tools that we have today, we can make everything so efficient. Nothing in the states are transparent. Yeah, like Epstein file. And that's what I'm talking about. Krill. Is it Krill? Am I saying that right? Krill? That's what I'm talking about, Krill. That's why we can't screw everything that's going on right now. It's going to come out with we the people, how we're all connected. How you guys are speaking, we're speaking back and forth right now. That's how everything changes. It starts with us having the conversation about change, coming to an agreement, and then making the movement a tangible reality and actually taking action on it. That's how change begins. It begins with conversations that lead to a movement that turns into massive action across the whole entire country. Holy smokes, man. Your live is flagged for civic and election integrity. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. So that's the problem that I think I'm really faced with right now is that the media is controlled. So as much as, I want to start a movement and bring people together and, create change and start change, it's that every time that these conversations come up, censorship comes from these platforms. These platforms have censorships, and I think they have AI that reads transcripts and flags certain things, just like I just got flagged just now because hey, Juan, I can hear that. That's loud. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be difficult, but it's gonna take creativity and it's gonna take dedication and commitment to actually make a actual plan, an actual vision into a reality. But anything great, anything valuable is not easy to attain. But that's going to be one of the biggest obstacles is censorship from the social media that connects all of us. Social media is a beautiful thing because it connects everyone. But it's how do we get around the people that own social media? If you ever owned a business, you know how much control you have over that business and how you can easily manipulate what goes on inside of your business. You can change and allow certain things, not allow other things. You have a lot of control over your business. And that's exactly what these guys who own these social media apps, they have a lot of control over these apps. So it's like, hey, let's not allow an American Revolution to happen. Easy. Done. So it's going to take some work. It's going to take a lot of work, man. But we're going to do it. Solutionism is on the way. Let's pray out. Let's pray out, man. Juan, did I give you enough, Juan? We're going to pray out, guys. Man, thank you guys for showing up. Anyone who tuned in and showed love and support, give a follow or whatever the hell. Or who's the home ed? Just I said they have a question. Nemesis. What you got, Nemesis?
Yeah, one guy wants to join.
Let him.
DL.
All right, let him join. Screw it. We'll do it. Come on, MDL. Let's go. Do you have a camera? Or do you got 1,000? I think you just need 1,000 followers to be able to have your camera and all that. Are you here, MDL? I can't hear you.
Christmas chair. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
Oh, brilliant.
How you doing, brother?
Not too bad, mate. You?
Pretty fantastic, man. Pretty blessed.
Great to hear, mate. Are you submitting to Rome, mate?
Am I submitting to Rome?
Yes, mate.
What does that mean? I'm not familiar.
Catholic.
Oh,
Catholic.
no, not Catholic. I'm like not non-denominational Christian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean, then, mate?
Well, that means I believe Jesus Christ was the Son of God, and I'm not like Catholic or Presbyterian or Methodist or anything like that. I just believe in the New Testament and the Old Testament, and I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. I don't believe in any of this the saints. I don't pray to any saints or Mary or anything like that. It's just the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit for me.
Oh, yeah. So,
What-
what are your thoughts on Israel?
What are my thoughts on Israel? It does look like there's some real fishy stuff going on. Some real fishy stuff. It does not look like anything is just natural, right? Obviously, that's the kind of narrative that the media wants to paint. That, this is all happening naturally, and we've just been allies, and we're supporting each other, and this is just, an enemy of our friend is our enemy, and all. That's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. Yeah.
It's the socialist Jew party for you, man. Honestly.
That's it, man. Yeah. 100%.
And you look at World War I, World War II, 140 million lives lost because of one religion. It's crazy to think. The Freemasons, they're involved in it as well, they were. So, all these connections. And now they go around invading all the countries in the Middle East. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah, man. Jewish people, man. Like, they're Jewish people, man. You got to give them credit, though. Because, like, they're so good at what they do. They've become so powerful and really are able to do whatever they want in the world, and like I hate to like say Jewish people and put everyone that's Jewish under that umbrella, but it's just pattern recognition that all these people that are most powerful people in the world are all Jewish and have all this influence. And
They're not even smart with it, though. No, it's too much in the open.
Well, smart with it. Maybe they're just showing off. Maybe they're just showing off. They're like, hey, everybody knows, and guess what? We don't care. We can do whatever we want. I don't care if you know what we're doing. We don't need to keep it a secret. Suck it, you know? Like they're just like bragging. Maybe it's just bragging.
You say to them, look what you're doing in Palestine. They're like, what? Palestine? What? No, we're protected. What? They
Yeah.
say that shit, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No, their day of reckoning will come. Hold on, man. If you want to see something funny, yeah, get Tinder, yeah, put on international and go to Israel. You will see some freaky motherfuckers, man. They look deformed.
Tinder in Israel.
They
Ti-
come on schlong.
Tinder in Israel. Tell me about Tinder in Israel.
No, put Tinder to international. Go to Israel, man. Their faces, mate. Some of them look like demons, mate. They look deformed.
Wow.
There's this one post on Nightline here. There's a woman called Shlomet. Shlomet, she's ginger. And her like teeth are pointing outwards. It's fucking crazy.
Oh. So you put Tinder to international, put your location in Israel, and you're gonna see some real demon freaks over there.
You'll either see the funniest motherfuckers alive or demons. No in between.
Interesting.
Nothing but ones and tens.
That's interesting. Dang.
Look it up.
Well. Oh man. Well, where do you live, bro?
Oh, lovely England, mate.
How's everything over there?
Hell on earth. Hell on earth.
Really?
Too many fucking, desert dwellers coming over here.
Desert dwellers.
That's it, mate.
What's a desert dweller? What's that mean?
Middle Easterners, you also get a lot of Indians.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I was hearing about that. All the flicking Habibis going over there gang raping people. I heard about that. All the Muslims.
Yeah, well, the police just didn't care. The politicians don't care. But the past 20 years have all been Jewish. Like one of them said he wants a multi-racial, multicultural society. And then he says he wants Israel to be pure. And you're like, what the fuck?
That doesn't math.
And then they come up and say he's a Zionist. He says he's not Jewish, his grandparents are Jewish, his wife's Jewish, his kids are Jewish, but he's not Jewish. It was really funny because now we've got Muslim extremists and they keep on attacking Jewish stuff over here. But it's pretty funny.
Well, man, MDL, you want to pray? You want to pray with me?
You can do if you want, mate.
All right, because I'm about to pray out. And I'll just keep you along with it, man. Here we go. Lord, thank you so much for giving us this freedom, giving us this ability to connect and talk about these different problems. Lord, we are so grateful and appreciative